Hello and welcome to another unboxing on the channel. Been a while, not much to collect lately in terms of Power Rangers, but luckily they're Sentai. I have this on pre-order for ages now, since last year, since 2024, roughly the first third of it, and finally it's out. Well, December last year, shipped out and arrived January 2025. What I'm talking about, you've seen it in the video title, and let me peek because it's hard to pronounce for me. It's the Tokusou Sentai Dekaranger D Sword Vega, or what I prefer more to it is from Power Rangers S.P.D, the truest sword in the galaxy, the Shadow Saber from Doggy Kruger. As you see and know if you know the channel, I love my Power Rangers and I mainly collect the swords. But if there's weapon roleplay item-wise, something I really always wanted is a handful of swords. Saber, Dragon Dagger, which I have both in Legacy. The Zeo Gold stuff, check. Power Sword, Lightning Collection. I wish I had Legacy, but too expensive. But I'm fine with what I have. But if there's two things I really always wanted is the Shadow Saber. Well, the video makes this clear, I have this now. And the blade from the Magnet Defender. There is no Memorial Edition yet. I hope that's coming, but if I know Sentai, that's the thing. Speaking of, this big box arrived from Big Bad Toy Store. It has a pretty good size to it. So let's get on to unboxing. Huh? Oh, wait. Wrong box. There it is. I'm messing with you. Sorry, I couldn't resist. So, it comes with a chipper box, which is this one. Japan stuff, normally when it's new, comes always with a brown shipper box like this. Says Memorial Edition. You see in Japanese writing the name of the sword on it. Other than that, it's just pure cardboard. But if you open it up, oh, look at this beauty. Give me a sec. Sorry for rattling noises. I don't want to break anything. Shipper box away. It comes wrapped in this paper foil. All memorial items I had in the past, and that was the box. Sorry for the noise. All memorial items I had so far, morphers, keys, everything. I didn't have much yet, but it always was wrapped in foil, was in a shipper box, all nicely contained. And from Big Bad Toy Store, there's on top these secured box as well to contain the shipper box, bubble wrapped. No complaints. Speaking of which, that's where I ordered this, Big Bad Toy Store. No ads, nothing. I just like the store. So here's the box itself, and I think I opened it trying to get it out. Yeah, I opened it on it accidentally. So let's close that again. This is one big box. There's a picture on front of it. It's hard to show in the camera. I angle it a bit and move. So this is what you get when you buy it. Spoiler, it's sold out on Big Bad Toy Store. They had a restock and it's sold out again. On top you can see S.P.D, the logo, Special Police Dekaranger. On the back is a really nice artwork. I hate to throw out these boxes. With some I do because it's just too much. But look at this, it's like glossy. It's really nice. S.P.D. And there's Shadow Ranger, or Deka-V in Japan? I don't know, I have to watch Dekaranger. I will open this up, get this out. I think I can do that on camera. I opened it up. on accident. I'm scared to actually break it. I'm super nervous with all this luxury stuff. Funny is, I got tracking for the sword, and it was like, hey, your parcel will arrive in roughly 5 to 7 business days. I'm like, yes, cool, it's shipped. By the way, it's 7.5 pounds. I'm like, that's no way, 7.5 pounds of weight? Spoiler, it isn't, but I have no idea what they did there. Maybe because it's like with what was it in English? With making sure that it arrives in one piece, and if anything gets lost, they have said, okay, we can give you your money back or whatever. Oh. Boom. Nothing else. Where do I put you? Put you here. So this is, sorry for the noise, this is how it looks without without the box, basically, in this transparent plastic, which is pretty nice. You have the sword and you have some accessories. I don't know if it's like, it's hard to show because it's not small. It's a bigger item. Also, I think it's for you more interesting to show you the entire thing without the box. So let's open this up. In here you have 2 black pieces for displaying the sword. So you put these on a shelf, wherever you want it, on your coffee table, I don't know. I will attach it to the wall. I have a place reserved there. So you have these 2 black pieces. You just align them on a, as I said, wait, that's better, on a table somewhere where you want it, on a shelf, and then you put the sword on it and it will rest there. Pretty small pieces, easy. Then there's a golden piece with the Deka or like S.P.D logo. Depends. I prefer Power Rangers, so I prefer S.P.D. I have to watch Dekaranger still. But yeah, I just know Power Rangers, so I will refer more in that term to it. It comes with this golden chain, which is metal, and this attaches to the sword. We will check that out in a moment. The sword itself is here. It has some plastic wrapping to it. Let's put that aside and get the other stuff out of the way. Sorry for the noise. So I will show you the blade like this. It has electronics, and I assume it doesn't make sound, so I have to put batteries in here. It opens and closes like on the show, but as I said, it needs batteries, so give me a moment to actually put those in there, and then we'll give the sword another spin. It looks really nice. Loving it already. Hello, editing Krytos here. So this piece, the bigger one of those 2, has another, well, function. On the back is a extra part which you can detach. I didn't show that in the video, so I just cut this in right now before doing the other unboxing stuff. I was like, what is this? When you have the sword, I will show that in a moment. This is basically past me showing you future stuff. Yeah, I know it's weird. This is on top here, and it bounds the sword. So basically, if you open the sword with the button here, it snaps and it flies off. You also can do this. On the lower end is a peg hole. That's where that comes in place. And now, boom. You can attach it on the lower end of the sword. That you can open the sword up and this doesn't go flying. I forgot that, I didn't see it. I was very exciting to have this, still am. Highly recommended. Sold out, as I said in the video on Big Bad Toy Store. Back to the regular program, see you in a bit. I'm back. And first downer on this, which I realized earlier through recording, but I forgot to mention. There's no physical manual in this. There's no pages of cardboard, paper, whatever you open up and you're like, how this is the sword, how does this work, where do you put the batteries inside. I get the whole plastic-free stuff, but as I said earlier, there's a big chunk of plastic which provides this from getting damaged through shipping. But skipping on the manual is a bit odd, but everything gets digital nowadays, so yeah. Let me put that aside for a second. When you have this box, of course you get that when you buy it, if you buy it new. Depends, if you buy it loose, you don't have it. Here's a lot of here's a lot of legal stuff, and there's a QR code. When you scan that with your phone, you will visit the website of Bandai Japan, which is available in English through translation and other languages through a tool what I have. But the website also asked me where I'm from, and in that case I had the option for English language, which is very nice. Honestly, the website is very overburdened with a lot of stuff, a lot of toys, a lot of brands like Sentai, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Sailor Moon, anime. I gave up after like 5 minutes, like I figured that out on my own. So, and that's what I did. Props to the engineers of this thing. The way where the batteries are, they are here. You will expect that to be here, but it's very well hidden. So I was like, I don't want to break. How do I? So how do you get the batteries in and out? The back part here, the blue one, you can take the cap off. This one. And then this is split in half. You can take that. Wait, is it the other side? Yeah, it's the other side. You can take that off as well. And then you have the inside of it. It's black and black. I dimmed the lights a bit for the light of the sword in a moment. So there's a part where you need a screw, unscrew it, and there needs to be put in 3 AAA batteries. Then you can take this again, back on. Here's the lever, like a switch. I don't know if it's visible, it's there. It yells at you in Japanese like this. Exactly. That's the sword. I hit the shush. I hit the button below here. As you can see, this also attaches on here. Needs to be like this, I guess, for camera sakes. So also I can show you the blade from all angles. Depends on how I actually managed to do this, because as I said, it's not really good for showing it on camera. I assume this is not doable with a toy or any tech at our time. But I like the effect on the show where the blade was all like dark, black, and it got used and opened up, got to life, and got this silver blade finish, which is really cool. I wish that was manageable somehow. Have this dark blade, you turn on the light switch and it changes color. That would be nice. I think that's kind of doable, but not the way it is on the show. That's really nice. Here are two plastic things, which one goes below here on the chin, and the other one on the side of the chin. Sorry. Sorry. Don't kill me. So, here's a lever which is used on the show to snap open the blade and will show lights and everything. I didn't try it out yet with lights, but this flips off because it's kind of bound, as you can see. And now it lights up. So it has, on the lever which I just switched, it has a button here. Are you... Let's hold the chain. Are you... Okay, it just yells at me at that button. Oh, here's another button with music. I think that's a soundtrack, right? Yeah? Sounds like soundtrack. Good quality of sound. Really good sound quality. Really nice. Do you stop when I... Ah, it stops when I close it. So, it has a lot of hidden buttons, it seems. So, here's one which is clearly visible here. It's black on black, so it's hard to visible on camera, but sideways you can see here's the button. Then there's the switch on the back. This one. But it has a small thing. You see it's a button when you see it. How do I show that with... Damn it. I can't. You see what I mean, right? You see the framing. So there's a button. Makes noises when you open and close it. I don't know if it's like actually motion action. I assume not. And here on the lower end is all ceiling. Here's also a button, which is where my finger is, which activates the music. I think there are several soundtracks in there from the show. And I said, and the volume is also present, but it's not too low or too high on everything. It doesn't yell at you and blast your ears out, or it's not so like, what is that? It's really nice. This when you activate it, this is silver and it has like a frosty look to it. Can you see? It just lights up here. It would be nice if it like lit up till here. I think that's not... I wish it had motion action, like swinging a sword. But that's what that button for is. Does it do anything when I hold it down? Nope. You maybe? Nope. You? Different music? No. It has no special features hidden, which nothing I could find. Sorry, I don't wanna... So anyhow, give me a sec. Let's unturn that off at the moment, like turn that off in general. I really like the design, I like the blade. The bigger standard for me on this one is no manual, but if I play around with like in the 90s as a kid, be honest, who read a manual? There are some peeps who would do that, Some will go full in and deep dive into the manual. Others was like, I always like, when I couldn't find anything, or like is there any secret, I was like manual, but otherwise I'm like, I just found everything out myself. But besides being expensive, it's a collector's item, it's really cool. It's lightweight, you feel the weight when you have it in hand, but it's not so heavy that you're like, oh. And I brought something in the end for comparison. Legacy Dragon Dagger, which weighs a ton technically compared to this blade, because it's metal and everything. More out of frame to actually show that. So, I mean, that's a dagger. And that's the Lightning Collection power sword compared to the saber. The saber is slightly shorter. Not much. Give or take like 10 centimeters. So, but you could, if you have both, you could go dual wield. I will give you another look at it close up. Like spin it like this. It's really nice. It's very well done. Top craft. I would fear to cosplay with it. I would potentially will break the blade, so I wouldn't do that. It will go on the wall, and I'm really happy to have it as that. Only thing I would love to get is a Magna Defender blade / blaster, but we'll see if that comes in the future. Anyhows, hope you liked this unboxing. If that's the case, thumb up the video, sub to the channel if you didn't done already, helps me out a bunch. New content coming always. Unboxing when I get new stuff in. If I get new stuff, if there's something I want. Other than that, my main focus is gameplay. Just as a side note, I do gaming let's plays in German and English, because I'm from Germany, I'm from that place. So feel free to check out the rest of the channel. And if you have questions, there's a community section where you can ask me or other people who are around, or just type something below this video. So thank you for the support, and till next time.